Being joined right now by Lakers General Manager Paul Day. And Paul, we'll get right into it. Big news coming out that Shawn Evans is being transferred to the Akwesasne Bucks. How did that all come about? When that news broke yesterday, everyone was talking about it.
Yeah, we found out Monday through the Ontario Lacrosse Association the way the transfers occur when you're going to another province, because Akwesasne is part of Quebec in lacrosse. The player puts in a request for transfer through the CLA, and then the vice president of major and junior lacrosse receives that notification from the CLA, and then they forward it to the team. So I guess we found out on Monday, and from there we started talking to Jamie Batley, who obviously he's got quite a connection to this team and to Shawn. So it's unfortunate, but that's what the player requested, and we tried to fulfill that request as quickly as we could so that he could play.
You said you found out on Monday. Had talks been going on before this, leading up to the season, or did that come as a surprise to you guys on Monday when you got that paperwork?
Shawn had talked to me before the season, and obviously he spent a lot of time here and had some success, a lot of success. And he had talked to me in May about possibly retiring from the Lakers and playing in Akwesasne. And after 20 years, there's not free agency in our league. So a guy like that, myself, I think you'd have the right to go do that after all the success here. But the board thought it was better that he finish his career here, and he played our first game, and obviously some other things happened in the time after our first game, June the 1st, that ended up him asking for a transfer.
We'll touch on that. Obviously, carpet, the home opener, all that sort of stuff kind of went down. But what did happen in your eyes between that home opener and him sitting out those few games?
Yeah, I guess June 1st, we played in Brampton, and after that, the organization and the board became aware of an issue, a legal issue about playing on the old carpet that we weren't aware of until the week of the home opener. So they wanted to seek legal advice. Obviously, probably pretty prudent that they do that to make sure that it would be appropriate and safe for him to play for us. And I think they never, the home opener was last Thursday, and by Monday he'd already requested to go somewhere else. So I don't think they had a chance to talk to legal representation in that short time.
And did that have anything to do with the carpet not going down for that home opener? And why wasn't he at that home opener, being out there for the banner raising ceremony? Was it just a matter of you guys were seeking legal counsel and waiting for everything to play out?
Yeah, I think that's a big reason the carpet wasn't down, was because of legal proceedings, I guess you could say, and them wanting to seek legal advice. And then the board had communicated with Shawn that not to come to the home opener and not to play anyways. So and I know he did have work commitments. We had played in Brooklyn the night before, and he was already working night shift that night on Wednesday. I think it was June the 7th.
And how do you fill a hole like Shawn Evans, obviously a guy who's been here for 20 years? Do you have anything up your sleeve, guys you're going to bring in?
No, I think we're always working to improve the team, but Shawn, it's obviously it's a huge loss for the group, and he's done so much for the team. But I've been in sports a long time. It's always turn the page, and another player has to come and play, or two or three guys have to step up and play. So this is going to give some other kids an opportunity, or we can bring someone in from out of town and get them into our lineup like we've done in the past.
Is this a temporary thing? He's just out for a year and maybe come back? Or do you think we've seen Shawn Evans in a Lakers uniform for the last time?
Yeah, the great thing about the transfer is we own his rights senior A, and a year from now his rights return to us. So he's only there for 1 year, and he remains our property. And the transfer hasn't completed yet. Obviously there's a lot of conditions on transfers and trades, and once those are completed, then he'll be able to play once we receive the compensation.
Paul, I certainly appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Paul Day, the Peterborough Lakers General Manager. We'll be back with more action right here on your TV.